Hello. Well, one more in the series. This week I'm going to talk about something. I talked about how we picked a lot, how we picked an architect, and how we picked a builder that we were looking for. The other thing that's going to happen to most of you as you're coming over here overseas is deciding, what do I bring with me, what do I sell off, and what do I do? For myself, I used balik buy-in boxes. It was a method where I can have a box about 22 inches by 20 inches by 18 inches roughly, and that's the rough size dimensions from LBC. In their case, you could not alter the box, you had to send it in that size. Other ones will do different alterations. The advantage of using that size box from LBC is you can put any weight in it you want to. As long as it fits in the box, it doesn't bulge the box, and set it outside of sight. And they would pick it up. In this case, I was in an apartment in Maryland where I was packing up from. And I would put it into there, I would load it up, and they would come and get 5 boxes at a time or so, or 5 or 7 boxes at a time. It's $100 per box that they would pick up in cash, that you had to pick up and pay in cash ahead of time. It takes an extremely long time for these to get shipped over here to go through, easily 90 days, or in my case, the last 2 shipments have been hung up in a port as they're coming over. They transship from the east coast of the US. It went to either Malaysia or it went to Singapore. I had 1 shipment in each, and they were both hung up in ports. There's a great deal of constraint in the ports and in these trans-shipping ports where they go through, so it gets greatly delayed. I'm now looking at 120 days on one of them and 90 days on the other one. They're reported to be here in the Philippines. They're supposed to be here in Olongapo for delivery, but I've yet to see them. But anyway, I digress a little bit. This is how I decided to pick to send my extra shipments. Things that you might want to consider shipping rather than trying to purchase something here in the Philippines. One of the recommendations I had was, as silly as it sounds, was silverware. You're going to get many things that you're going to get in the US, even though they may be made in China. There almost seems to be like a top grade of stuff from China that we get in the US, and what you get here is a middle or lower grade that you get here in the Philippines. So you may see some of the same things, some things are different. Many times I've learned where I could go shopping here and get virtually the same thing that I get in the US. I have to pay a premium price for it usually when I'm doing it, but I can go to SNR, which is located all over Luzon, and it's in most of the other islands too, in larger cities. In my case, I have to go up to Angeles City or to San Fernando, which are both almost adjoining cities here, about an hour away from me. And I can go there and I can pick up most items that I need and receive in there. So anyway, you need to figure out what items you can get, what items you cannot get here, and what items you want to ship. A lot of the guys will always tell you, as a guy talking to a guy, is picking the tools. You can buy middle of the road tools here, made in China, but middle of the road tools, or everything from there is downgraded from that. You're not going to buy any premium tools or any premium hand tools that you'll pick up here. So anyway, I have several of those things coming in my latest shipment, but is not yet received. So I'll try and give you some more. The other one that other people do is to do a container. A container is expensive. For me, it was impractical because I was moving out an apartment, so I couldn't just have a container sitting in the apartment's parking lot, or in my case, it was a structured parking lot. I couldn't have a container sitting there that I could just fill up. If you do have the ability to have a parking spot in your house or something before you're leaving and have a container, that might be a better alternative for you. You can do one or the other. The advantage of a balik buy-in box over a container is it does not get inspected. So it doesn't have any customs duty. It's just considered your service items. They're sent here. And although it's $100 a box, like I said, anything, any weight that you can get physically fit in the box, you can get done. I have had another shipment of some other items. I had one item that I brought over. I had a 75-inch Samsung TV, and I paid extra for that one. That one cost me $395 to have it shipped here. I was looking at, I could get nothing for it in the US if I sold it. If I came here and bought a 75-inch equivalent TV, it was going to be well over $1,000 here in the Philippines for me to purchase the same thing. So anyway, there's just considerations of things you might think of. Clothes that you want to fit. I'm a bit overweight, so I a lot of times wear 2XL shirts. I can wear an XL, but the 2XL is more comfortable. It's loose fitting and doing that. It's extremely hard to find a 2XL here in the Philippines, because here the sizes run Asian sizes, which all run at least one size smaller than what you would have in the US. So anyway, you can get certain items. So anyway, we'll discuss a little more about shipping and different items and how you can keep somewhat your lifestyle that you're used to. So that's it for this week. We'll get on with the video with the house build. Like these videos, please give me a like. And if you want to send comments are always welcome. I'll look for improvements and how I can make myself better. If you do subscribe, you'll be able to get next in line when the next video is coming back out again.
Pretty hazy off in the background today.
It is. Hey, look at your columns going up there.
He's coming. He's digging holes in yours today.
Yep.
I felt kind of bad the other day, I got to say, that most of the workers were on my side because they were doing that bucket parade. And
yeah, but it goes back and forth. I mean, we talked about that, that they... Yeah. It's kind of neat because they can spread the resources across each one.
Right. So now, today, the majority is on your side. You're right. You're right. Careful there. Mark, be careful, man. I wouldn't go too much further. That's a hell.
No, I'm right here on the edge. Good morning, how are you?
Yeah, Mark, don't go any further. That's a huge overlap.
Yeah.
Nothing underneath there.
That is that big boulder. They cut it.
Yep.
That big 2.5 ton. Looks like he hit a solid rock down there.
Yes.
Time for the jackhammer again.
Isn't that what he was at the other day with the jackhammer? Last time we were here.
I think they were up here.
Oh, maybe.
That one, yeah, they were up there.
Ah. Excavator does a better job than a jackhammer any day.
Yeah. So it hits a solid boulder. You got to split it. He's working on that one in back for footing back there. That'll be the fourth.
Right.
So mine's got kind of a different footing. See, like yours is a perfect, square when it went through. Look at this one. They come up, skip that one, put it there, up there.
I'm sure it'll make sense once they.
Yeah. Well, but knowing mine's going to come up in here.
Oh,
I'm good. I'll come this way.
You see where you were standing?
Yeah. Yeah, the overhang.
There's just nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, the further you go, the further back it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going any further.
No. That stuff gets loose.
Yeah, a lot done on yours, I'd say.
Well, yours is going up the next level now.
So is that how they'll do it? They will build the entire structure and then put the floors in, or put the floors in as they go?
Right. As I said, in India, I would watch them do a floor, and then they would build the next floor.
Right, use it.
Right. But here they got this scaffolding put it, and again, it's because the scaffolding there was bamboo. Here they've got the steel scaffolding, so it looks like they'll build the entire column.
I'm surprised at the ease at which these guys walk up and down.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody really fall.
No.
The interesting ones is going to be, they're going to have to actually move the shed at some point to get all your footings in.
They'll put it up here.
Probably.
They said the blue rock, they will close it.
Yeah, the guy, when I was upset with the guy, he said he was selling it at the time.
Yeah.
Can't get that meal out of my mind.
The what?
That meal.
Oh.
Good morning. How you doing? Looking good. Things are coming along. Yeah, Wendy's here today to see the progress. For her, it looks like a lot because she hasn't been here for weeks.
Oh, look at your drain piping.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's something you don't leave out front.
Yeah.
So that was the issue with
it grows legs. Yeah. You like the little perch you can walk up on here?
Yes.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you? Looking good. Morning. Very good. Very good. Yes. I don't know how you work in this heat, though. Just like everything else, you get used to it.
How are ya? On camera.
So that's the upper. That's the first floor. You know what? Then it's definitely an upgrade, uphill to the carport.
Yeah.
That's where you want your drainage going downhill, not into your house.
Yep.
But that looks higher than I expected. I thought maybe to the edge of where the concrete is.
Yep. Well, when the floor goes in, you'll know where the floor is.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yep.
I don't know until then. Oh, look, our side plaster's back on again. That one post, remember, it dropped everything. Yeah.
Actually, for not having any power equipment or anything, they do a pretty good job of facing that with concrete.
Yep.
I would have thought that to make it stick properly, though, you would have to score the concrete to give it something to grab onto, but
yep.
Apparently not. So if our theory is correct, that horizontal beam that the guy is working on at the back there is going to be the bottom floor. I'm just trying to envision two more floors. Wow.
Well, unless he's building it there to move it up. I don't know.
Yeah, but then what are you going to put the floor on?
I don't know.
You know what? He could be building it there to slide it down.
Yep.
And that would make more sense.
Yeah. It almost seems like that's the construction part.
Yeah. Oh, so they got two sluices going.
Yep. He gets this one back in working order, and then you'll have two of them going, making concrete, one for each.
A little less work than doing it that way.
Yes. I'm gonna go check out the fence again. Oh.
Oh.
Drain.
Wow. Wow.
So that's for those outside perimeter walk drain. The rain come off, hits here and runs to there. That's where Marvin was showing his stainless steel drains that he has in the patio outer area.
Yep. But if we're right, they'll have enough elevation here so that everything will be on a slant towards the road. Oh. I wonder from the actual ground how high that is. You think 30 feet?
Oh, yeah. Count the blocks, 8-inch block.
All right.
With a 1 inch in between.
So what do we got at the bottom there, though? Maybe
well,
two.
Count down to mine.
2 there at the bottom, right?
You got 5 below the. There's a lintel right there.
Right.
So you got 5 below that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, 24 plus 2 of the
lintels.
Yeah.
So lentil's 10-inch. So, or 12-inch almost.
I'll be
So
more
say,
than that. Wouldn't it? No,
yeah,
maybe
it's
not.
it's
Maybe
pretty
not.
much 10-inch, 12-inch. So anyway, so 24 times 8
Would be
32, 8, 112,
288.
88 inches.
Yeah.
Plus.
We'll have to do the math.
Yeah. So. I don't think it's 30. I think it's about maybe 20, 26. I'll do the math, but
20. Oh yeah, okay. So
and we still got to go up more.
A couple more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in, it will be close to 30, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm now seeing the 3 or 4 posts that are going to go beyond.
Yeah.
Hard at work, guys.
Okay.
Mark, I think if we take our typical perch, we're going to be standing right in the way of this bucket parade here.
We'll have to move.
Yeah. Well, they're carrying those bags all the way up to that cement mixer. Wouldn't it be easier to carry it down? Maybe not. Maybe
I don't know.
That's a heck of a bank. I'll get out of here. When you get up into place, Mark, I want you to take a picture of where you were standing when we first got here.
Oh.
It's a pretty precarious looking
area. Yeah.
This looks like solid rock.
Yeah.
That's one big piece. Wow. You can't resist it.
Yep. Yeah, he's chipping away at that thing.
This is what takes the time. That is a solid. That is
Yes.
one solid boulder. They're just doing their best to go around it as best they can and just leave it where it is.
Yeah. Cut a notch. Oh, it's like that one they did on yours. Look at that notch they cut on yours over there. Man, that was something else. Gonna come up with my sidewall perimeter fence now.
Once all the excavating's done, this is going to go up quick. The
Yeah.
same as me. It took
Yeah.
a month before they started actually doing it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said a month before they started doing it. They were obviously doing something. It just wasn't showing any
Well, yeah, the progress was slow. Well, your guy's away. Sorry.